Can everybody see me out here? Can you hear me out here? Awesome. Well, first of all, on behalf of my beautiful wife, stand up, my beautiful wife. Mr. and Mrs. Posadny, on behalf of them. No, yeah, you're good, guys. And our family and their family, want to thank you guys so much for coming tonight. I'm so happy that these two families are together. I've gotten to know a lot of them over the last 24 hours, and they're wonderful people. So, and there's a lot of them. So, very happy about that. I just got a couple things I want to say. I'm the no guy in my family, and by that I mean N-O. So I always say no to everything. That's my nature. It's really what I do for a living. So usually when one of the kids comes to me, no, you know. And when somebody's dating somebody, I find out like a month later because they don't even want to tell me. So when I found out that Brie was dating a boy, I was like, what good could possibly come from this? You're in college, just keep your mouth shut and go to class, right, Brie? You ever heard me say that before? And you did it, and I'm proud of you. So, but Linda started wearing on me. She says, you know, they met at Chick-fil-A. And they both worked at, yes. They both worked at Chick-fil-A. And if you're not going to meet somebody at church, where's the second best place to meet them? Chick-fil-A, absolutely it is. So, also, real quick by show of hands, how many people here do or have worked at Chick-fil-A? Let it be known, almost everybody out there raised their hand. So, yeah. So, and I got to know Jeremiah, not a lot at first, and that's our fault. Everybody was in school. My wife was getting her master's degree. We were getting ready to move. He's allergic to cats. So I didn't get to see him that often. But as I got to know him more and more, and I got to be honest, I don't know if you can tell from your seats or not, but I'm not a normal-sized guy, okay? So I'm sure he was intimidated a little bit. But one of the things I grew to love about him, here we go, was how he pursued my daughter. He did it relentlessly. He did it, and he just never stopped, and I appreciated that about him. He just kept coming and coming and coming. And I know why. She's as close to perfect as there is. I don't know if you guys know Brie, but she's wonderful. She's thoughtful. She's caring. She's calm. And I just love everything about you. And I love so much about you guys as a couple. The thing I love the most is how she looks at you, okay? That's something that dads notice. And the way she looks at you tells me you guys were meant to be together, and I'm so happy for you guys, and I can't wait to see your family grow. You guys both work hard. You're interested in progress. These are all things I love. I love that you guys keep moving forward. So, having said that, we love you very much, and I'm so thankful for everybody that came tonight. We're going to have an awesome time. Cheers to the bride and groom.
Hi, everyone. I'm Maisie. I'm Brie's youngest sister. Thank you so much for being here to come celebrate with me and all of us. Brie, you look gorgeous. You look so pretty. Jeremiah, you look nice too. I love all the fun times that we've spent with each other, all the just fun memories that we've made, and I'm so excited for the years to come, and I'm so excited for you guys to live happily ever after. I love you both very much. Cheers.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Gigi Corbett. I'm Brie's second youngest sister. and I'm truly honored to stand here today as the maid of honor for my amazing sister. Today, she is the epitome of grace, beauty, and happiness, and I'm so thankful to get to celebrate her. Brie, growing up with you by my side has been a journey of nothing but love and laughter. Brie has always been my inspiration and my best friend. She's been with me for just about every moment of my life, whether that be math homework or whenever I just need someone's shoulder to cry on. I'm incredibly lucky to have an older sister as kind and as loving as her. Today we celebrate Brie finally marrying her soulmate, the man she was destined to find. Jeremiah has made my sister the happiest girl in the world, and I'm so excited for him to be officially part of the family. I'm so happy to gain a new brother. I'm extremely grateful to get to see a love like these two share. Witnessing their connection over the years has been a very special testimony of true partnership, and it has made me very excited to someday meet my own. I have no doubt that you guys will fill your home with happiness and joy as you both grow older, wiser, and closer in faith. As you move through the next chapters of your life, I hope you continue to keep Christ at the center and continue to cherish each second with one another. I wish you both a lifetime of happiness, love, and endless adventures. So let's raise our glasses to Brie and Jeremiah and toast their bright future together. Cheers.
I just want to thank everyone for being here. This really is a beautiful wedding, and it's really sweet to see everybody and be able to hang out and party it up. As the DJ had mentioned, I'm the best man. I've known Maya for about 6 or 7 years now. I'd like to say that, I have been with him through thick and thin, and I mean that in a very literal sense. Maya's been very thick at certain points, very thin at others. But he's looking sublime tonight. He's looking absolutely sublime. When I first met Maya, I really kind of saw him as more like the loud, obnoxious guy in the Chick-fil-A kitchen. I didn't really know much about him. But really, pretty quickly, I kind of found out how caring for people he is. One of the friendliest people I know, one of the most funny people I know. Definitely someone who is very unselfish with his time, his resources, always looking for ways to look out for others. I remember a time, very early, I think we had talked maybe 2 or 3 times total, and I had gone through a very mild breakup, and my instinct was like, "You doing okay?" He's checking up on me. And at the time I was like, "Dude, I don't know who you are. Why are you talking to me? I don't want to talk to you right now." But I really think it kind of emulated just, his character and just how he was always trying to be there for people. Again, another example, early on when we had hardly been friends, I got in a car accident. He was one of the first people to reach out, make sure I was doing okay. And that's really just the kind of dude he is. I think, if I had to guess, there's probably at least 20 to 30, 40 people in this room that can think of a very specific time that they had a trial they were going through, and Maya, and then they would talk to Maya, and Maya would be a person to encourage them, reach out to them, care for them, speak words of encouragement, or just have a good time, hang out, and get their mind off whatever's going on. And that's really just the kind of guy Maya is consistently. It's been from the time I knew him to even still now. It's really just the kind of guy that he is. One of the best people at just bringing people together, knowing how to have a good time. Those post-closed Taco Bell shifts that we would go on. All the Chick-fil-A boys know what I'm talking about. He would work a 5-hour shift at Chick-fil-A, make probably $50, and then proceed to just spend it all on everybody in the Taco Bell drive-thru. I had to put an end to that. I was like, dude, you can't be spending that much money on everybody. You're a nice dude, but that's not gonna fly. But he is a dude. If you have people together, he's gonna be buying pizza for everybody. He doesn't have ask for people to, chip in all the time. He's the kind of guy who's just willing to be generous, gonna have people over and have a good time. He's also one of the most opinionated people I know, one of the boldest people I know. No matter what the topic is, whether it's religion or politics, food rankings, terrible sports takes. What flavor of Skittles is best? No matter, I mean, he's got an opinion about it, and he's got 16 reasons why his opinion's right and yours is wrong. I've probably lost 90% of the arguments I've gotten in with this guy. It's insane. Another thing I wrote down, he loves drinking water. Sometimes I wonder what relationship is stronger, Maya and Brie, or the 6-gallon jug that he carries around with him everywhere he goes. I'm just going through qualities, just things I like about you. He's also one of the hardest working men that I know. Not to say that he was successful at everything he's sought out to do. He has had some failures. I remember when he was 18 and he had just graduated high school, he told me, he was like, if I work hard enough, I think that I can eventually one day make the Detroit Red Wings hockey team and be a defenseman. And I think he did about a month of open skates at the Tam O'Shanter. Wasn't quite enough to get him there, but he at least had the goal. He had the goal that he set up. It's pretty good. School also wasn't his forte. I think I took one college class with him and I saw him like 3 or 4 times. And I know I'm roasting him right now, but it is like, if he wants to accomplish something, he's going to find a way to get it done. Like, he is going to work hard. He's going to figure it out, figure out what his strengths are. And really just watching him kind of grow. He went through his real estate training, and I had a front row seat to watch him go through that and work hard and do that. He's got his new job that he's working on, and he's, if something doesn't work out, he's going to figure out how to make something work. And he's going to do, Greg said it, but it's like he's going to be able to provide for his wife and, his future kids and stuff. Like, I have no doubt that he's going to succeed very well in that area. And he's really been an inspiration for me even in that area, and just talking to him about life and career and everything like that. So, that brings me to the couple. I know I've only been talking about Maya, but I remember the early days. Maya would be chucking fries at Brie from across the center line and just being an absolute flirt. And he would insist that they were just friends. And I had a hunch he was lying. I pretty much knew he was lying. And I ended up being pretty right. I think I was correct about that one. But it was pretty clear that Maya was really in love with Brie from the start. There's definitely been, ups and downs in your guys' relationship, but seeing the way you guys have stuck together through everything and really coming out stronger, and watching your relationship with God even grow through all that. Because again, we were all just, you guys were just kids 6 years ago. I don't know when you guys met, 5 years ago or something like that. And 5 years ago. And watching you guys grow up and develop together has been really, really cool to see. And both of you guys have been really good people to walk alongside with in life. And just really great, really just brought me a lot of joy and a lot of fun times, but also, when I've needed you guys have both been there. So really appreciate it. I'm going to close. This is the part where maybe someone would give advice. I've only been married for 2 weeks, so I don't really have a lot of advice to give you. I don't have a lot of advice. We'll have to compare notes later. I don't know. But I know that, Maya and Brie, both of you guys have been people who really rely on, the grace of God, your identity in Him. And that's been something that, again, something that's really inspired me as I've kind of watched your journey. And I know that as you guys continue to seek the Lord in whatever you're doing and have Him be the foundation, things are going to go okay. Again, there's going to be ups and downs, but He's going to sustain you. And I know you know that, and I know you're going to continue to do that. And I'm very confident in that. As you guys continue to lean on God for His wisdom and provision, He'll get you through everything you need to. So that's all I got. So a toast. There you go. To Brie and Maya. There you go.
All right, thank you. Not to belabor the Chick-fil-A point or how much I love that place, but Jeremiah, now that you're officially my son-in-law, when you come over and you help me do something and I say thank you, you don't have to say, "It was my pleasure, Mr. Corbett. How else may I serve you?" You're good, dude. You're in. It's okay. You're in. Okay. All right, let's pray. Dear Lord, thank you so much for this amazing day you gave us to celebrate Brie and Jeremiah and just this beautiful weather that we were worried about all week. it turned out to be perfect. I'm so thankful for how this day has gone, and I'm so thankful for these families that are joining together and all the friends that are here to celebrate with Jeremiah and Brie. And Lord, just help us to have a great evening, enjoy our food, and dance all night long. Do all these things in your name. Amen.
The groom and bride have a few words for you guys tonight.
Greetings. Is this on? Hello? Check, check. Greetings, my fellow Americans. I would first just like to start off by thanking the staff here. The dinner was great. The venue was great. We love everything that happened here. So thank you for serving. Thank you to the DJ. He's been doing a great job so far. I'm sure he'll keep it up. The photographers, the videographers, the planners, absolutely keeping us accountable. We tried goofing off all day, and they're like, hey, maybe don't do that. So, Brie and I just wanted to get up here, say a few words of gratitude towards everybody. Now, through my life, God has blessed me with a great many gifts. One of those gifts I wouldn't necessarily say is public speaking or even speaking in general. But I believe through God all things are possible, and since it's my wedding, you're going to have to listen to me ramble, so. Yeah! While Brie and I will be using the traditional route of writing out thank you cards after the celebration, we also thought it important to just say a quick thank you to everyone with our verbal words. We'd first like to start out by thanking you all for coming to celebrate with us. We feel honored and blessed to have so many loved ones that would take time out of their day and join us in celebration of our matrimony. All of you played roles in the development of us, whether that be lengthy, be short. Every one of you has been a critical part of our lives, and we are so. I'm going to stand over here. I'm not really giving these guys none of these guys can see me. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I got to get the Chick-fil-A crowd. I got to get the Chick-fil-A crowd into it. I'm going to stand in the middle more. But no, we're very thankful for you all. We're grateful you guys were all here. I'd like to now go into my bridal party. Brie and I believe that the role of bridal party is very underappreciated in modern society. Many times the people are just picked based on whimsical friendships, people that they're close with that week. But no, for Brie and I, it's a lot more important than that. We believe there to be a deeper and more meaningful role that was played by those who stood by us today. For as Brie and I made this covenant today, we did so with God, three-way covenant. And everyone that stood by us has been with us through the past few years. And we know will be standing by us to keep us accountable to that covenant. Welcome back, Sarah. Shout out. But we know those people are going to keep us accountable for the years going forward. And that's why you were chosen, because our friendship wasn't just grounded in maternal things. It was grounded in the fact that you're all Christians. You all share similar values as us. You're all going to keep us accountable to the covenant that we made today. So we appreciate every single one of you. We love you all. We would not be here without you guys. I mean that with the sincerity of my heart. I think Brie could go through. I'm just going to wave this paper around. I guess that's my new tick for this. Yeah, I'm waving Brie down. She's hot. But no, I think she could go down the list of line of the girls and tell multiple stories of how each girl has influenced her, how each girl has been a pinnacle role in her life, brought her to this point. A wise man once told me, before you find your bride, you should find your groomsman. That boy was J.P. Schleter, and I am happy to announce that I've known these groomsmen as long as I've known Brie, so it's very, very honored for that. I'm going to flip the page now, so it's going to be really awkward. Just kidding. Doing great. Yeah, thanks, man. All right, not only have Brie and I been blessed with amazing friends, we've also been blessed with wonderful families. All of which, or at least our parents are right here. We have siblings out the galore, aunts, uncles. What I would like to speak to directly to Mr. and Mrs. Corbett. I believe one of the greatest testaments to a person's character comes in the form of their children. And I believe Brie to be an excellent reflection of your parenting. The upbringing of her, how she expresses herself, it's straight back to you guys. You guys instilled those values in her, and they're ever prevalent, and that's due to your guys' parenting. Now, this is not just my speech. This is Brie's speech. And Brie wanted to say, She'd just like to express how thankful she is for your unconditional love. Your love and support mean the absolute world. You have been incredible role models to have. With every single dream, you're right there behind her, pushing her to the best she could be. You're always there to celebrate the wins and always there to console the losses. She appreciates you always being there. From myself again, when I went to speak with Mr. Corbett, people asked me if I was nervous. I wasn't intimidated. However, there was a slight concern that he might say no. The reason being is I was concerned that he might not be the most pleasant of handing his first daughter over to a Michigan fan. But go Blue. But thankfully, even with that perceived flaw, he gave his blessing willingly and abundantly. He blessed our engagement, he's blessed our marriage, and we are so wonderfully grateful to have that blessing and to have both of you in our lives. We love you both.
Thank you.
To my own parents, I am so grateful for the godly principles you instilled in me from the moment I entered this world. Even as a young child, I remember late night talks with Daniel Flory about how he wished and prayed to God that he would bless us with a wife one day. One of blonde hair, blue eyes. We would pray that that woman that he wouldn't call us to a life of celibacy like Paul, that he would just please gift us a wife. Please let that be our calling on our life. Those values were instilled there because of you guys. From a young age, from when I was like 5 years old, I always knew that I wanted a wife. And that's because you instilled in me the values that I am not here for myself, that I am a servant of the one true King, and that what he calls me to do, I am bound by duty to do. And I'm so grateful that he gave me the most gorgeous bride in the world. So, shout out. But those values have been in me since a young kid, and that's because of the parenting of you guys. I always, even though today I started my own family, I always love and cherish the family I was born into. Thank you for giving me the ultimate gift, the gift of life. All right. Up to this point, the speech has been primarily from Brie and I to you guys. I would now like to transition and speak directly to my bride. First off, I would like to praise you for the amazing job you did today. Everything was planned out by Brie. She did an absolutely phenomenal job. Let's give her a round of applause. Everything looks great. Everything is beautiful. I helped out, not much in the planning part. I was just like, give me tasks, I'll get them done. But she was the spearhead. She organized everything, and it turned out beautifully. You did an amazing job. As mentioned earlier, when I was young, my desires for my future bride entailed her having blonde hair, blue eyes, a deep love of Star Wars, passion for Lord of the Rings and hockey. You know, those are my childish desires. I'm so grateful to God that he is not a genie and that he did not grant me every childish wish. For I could not imagine now a woman more beautiful and perfect than you. When God created Eve for Adam, he referred to her as Azo Conegdo, loosely translated as helpmate against you. The idea being that the relationship between a man and a woman would be one of growth, focused and oriented towards the one above. For it is not just a two-way covenant we made today, but a three-way between you, myself, and God. I am grateful for your love and support, your unwavering desire to grow closer with Christ. It is truly inspirational. You have challenged me in so many ways, and I am so grateful for the opportunity to be able to grow up with you over these past few years. And I am even more excited to grow up with you over the next however long we have through these years, taking on whatever roles God has for us. Right now it's man and woman, husband and wife. Woo! But whatever roles he has in store for us, No matter where he leads or calls us to do, I am so grateful that you will be by my side. For there is no one that I would rather have walking through life with me than you. We are so grateful for all of you. We love you all. Thank you, and enjoy the rest of your night.